Morning, Philbert.
Oh, g'day, Kipper.
What's happening? Oh, that's happening.
Well, I was playing golf the other day, and I mishit one.
Just one?
Well, one that we're going to talk about today.
Right.
And the bloke I was playing with said, "You got to keep your head down."
That old chestnut, yeah.
Is that no good?
Well, no.
Well, if that's no good, doesn't it make you wonder what other unwarranted advice is no good?
Well, there's lots.
So why don't we test which bits of unwarranted advice we should hang on to and which bits we should chuck in the bin?
Well, all right, but don't do that again. Yeah, nah. No.
Head down, no good?
No, well, look, the wording's poor. So you want to stay in the shot. You want the upper thoracic over the ball through impact, staying level, yes. But head down it really does lead to an inability to turn and definitely extend. Right? The arms will always come in if the head can't release. Two of the best ball strikers I ever witnessed was Annika Sonnestrom and obviously Rob Allenby, who I spent a lot of time with on tour. They don't even look at the ball at contact. Their eye line is about 1.5 meters in front of the ball when they strike. And the reason for that is so that their body can release.
So head down, in or bin?
Bin. The wording.
So, Kipper,
Yes?
head still.
Ooh, different to head down. And no, throw that out as well.
What do you mean?
Well, look, you know, the head can't stay still and make a correct backswing. So, set up. I'm going to grab your little noggin here.
Yep.
Now, just slowly, because I'm not a chiro, so go to the top.
Oh,
To the top, mate.
Dad.
Is that it?
let the duck.
See, your shoulders can't even get past 50 to 70 degrees rotation. So the head has to swivel, but that doesn't mean it has to move. So does the head stay still? No, it swivels.
So I get this one.
Ah, yes, the stillness.
But what about this one?
Up and the down.
Yes.
Well, that's still part of the head still, let's call it myth that needs to be broken. No, the average on the US Tour is about 1.5 inches height loss on transition in terms of compression. Now, you only have to look at Tiger, and I spent a lot of time with him, mate. In the drive-throughs at Macca's.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. Well, that's another story. But, I mean, he used to compress his swing a lot. In his youth, up to almost a foot. And all that does is store more energy, more lag, because obviously if you haven't got the lag, you're going to hit the turf. So it's a power move, okay? Keeping your head up and still starves so many people of power. And as I said, the average on the US Tour is 1.5 inches of height loss on transition.
So head still, in or bin?
Ben,
Nice. So Kipper, what about this one?
Oh,
That
yeah.
it's all in the hips.
oh, all in the hips. Is that all in the hips?
Yeah, well, it was for me. But so all in the hips. Any good or no good?
No. I got a story here, and it's an absolute ripper, and it's about exactly that. And it involves Colin Montgomery, right? The guy in the early 90s lost a lot of weight, right, and become quite fit and athletic. Ruined his golf swing. Why? Because he was able to use his hips more, which threw his arm sequence out, right? So yes, the hips are a part of the swing, but it's your arms that actually hit the ball because they're the longest lever you've got. So I'm gonna do a little experiment here, Philip. Grab a ball, and I'm coming around to hug you.
What, no phrasing?
Oh, here we go. So if I tie your arms onto your hips, now turn back and turn through, right? So you've lost a lever and your biggest lever. So yeah, your hips are involved, absolutely, but all in the hips? No.
All in the hips. In or bin?
I'm binning it. I'm binning it a lot today.
So what about this one, Kipper?
What are you doing? You've got jelly arms. What's happening?
We did light grip pressure.
Ah, the light grip pressure. Well, there's actually some truth to that. The grip pressure goes up exponentially as you come back through the ball. Right? The club head will work, centrifugally through the shot, and you'll have to hold on to that lever.
Is it centrifugally or centripetally?
Oh, I don't know. It's one of those words. Either way, when the club's fanging into the follow through, right, you have to hold on to it, otherwise it flies down the fairway.
Yeah.
So your grip pressure will go up exponentially from basically the start of the swing. What you don't want to have is too strong of a grip pressure at the start, because as soon as you get to the top, you can pull on the handle quite hard. It creates a steep angle of attack, you're in trouble. So a light grip pressure all the way until after your transition is wonderful. And then just smash it as hard as you can through the ball.
So how light is light?
Well, not as light as what you were gripping. Good test. Throw the club over the shoulder.
Yeah.
Do this. Get your hands off the club. Let it fall, but catch it before it hits the ground. You got enough control of the weapon, and that's all the pressure you need to start with. And it'll get more as the swing starts.
So is it in or bin?
Oh, it's in, but but that pressure, not the one you had.
So what did we learn from all of this?
Well, I learnt there's a lot more of those out there. Look, the unwarranted advice, it's everywhere, so be careful who you listen to.
Yeah.
But there's some good stuff out there. You just got to be very careful about taking it too literally. Right? The head still one is a classic. It's worldwide, and if you do keep your head still, you can't move. So
Okay.
yeah, no good. So I'm going to hit some balls now. Enough of the unwarranted stuff.
Yeah. Grip. Pressure. Oh, left leg. Arm straight. Not too bent this time. Oh. Flushed it.